water rights are starting to get shady and it's starting to get exposed. So what, as a governor, can you do to make that sexy enough, to make that exciting enough, or make it problematic enough where we start to stand up and give it attention that it deserves? And what are you going to do about it?
You know what? There are very, very few issues that if we don't get them right, it actually poses an existential threat to the future of our state, and this is one of them. And I'm actually really glad you brought it up. This is something I've been fighting on ever since I was a state legislator, which was, back in 1990. And it is something that is incredibly important to the future of our state. And so several things. First of all, we have got to find new water sources. We have to. And Governor Ducey, I'm going to compliment him with his State of the State address this year. He dedicated $1 billion over the next 4 years to finding new opportunities for water, more efficient irrigation methodologies and watering methodologies for agriculture, and then some conservation ideas. It's badly needed. And, one of the ideas that he floated out there was the idea of a desalination plant at the Sea of Cortez, and then actually trading out our Colorado water, their Colorado water, Mexico's for ours, with the amount that we do in the desal plant. It's about 200,000 acre feet, which is a dent. It doesn't get us completely there, but it's a dent, and it's one of the things that can really help us out. But one of the most cost-effective ways of finding new water in this state, especially at the municipal level, is through water retreatment. Now, we got to get over the yuck factor thing, but it is something that can and should be done.
Now, I've actually sampled beer that was made with reclaimed water.
Well, there you go.
And it wasn't bad.
He didn't die either.
So the fact is, you can retreat it to potable standards, and it is one of the most cost-effective ways of finding new water sources that we can find. We have new irrigation drip systems from Israel. They're even much more cost-effective than the ones in the past, but it's all going to take resources to be able to find new sources of water. There is the Harquahala aquifer in the state of Arizona. Is very, very full of water. It's briny water, and it's going to have to be treated. But it's so far away from, where the water needs are that we're going to have to build what we call bridge water systems as well. So there's a whole host of different things that can and should and will have to be done. And if we don't get it right, then it's going to be cataclysmic to our state. And so I do get this, and it is one of the things that actually keeps me up at night. And I also think it's one of the big reasons that when we look at putting somebody into the governor's spot, you need somebody that actually knows how to get things done and has been around this fight and knows how to accomplish the things that need to be accomplished. And I believe I'm in that situation.
And we agree with Matt Salmon, gubernatorial candidate Matt Salmon, that something has to be done on water rights. Something